What's going on, guys? It's Sam Dalfo here, back again with another YouTube video. In today's YouTube video, it's going to be some tips and tricks on how not to go on a losing streak in Marvel Rivals. Now, guys, tip number one is going to be use the avoid his teammate feature. Now, I know I've said this in videos before, but there aren't many of you still using the avoid his teammate feature. For those of you who don't know, the avoid his teammate feature is when you pull up the scoreboard after a match and you right click on a teammate's name and click the option that says avoid his teammate. What this does is that in future matches, you will be significantly less likely to run into that player again. You use this feature when you just get absolutely steamrolled in a match and one of your teammates did exceptionally bad. And I mean like really bad, like a support doing 3k heals or a DPS going 2 and 16 bad. Doing this will sort of quote unquote clean out the bad players you match up with in your rank play grind. Now this list isn't infinite, and when you get to a certain number, you'll start replacing the people already added onto your list with the new ones that you add. So choose carefully who you want to avoid and not to avoid. Now guys, tip number two is don't always click one more round. Now the devs at Marvel Rivals made this amazing feature of allowing you to easily re-queue for another game without even having to go back to the main lobby screen. And doing this allows you to play back-to-back games with almost no downtime. It's honestly a great feature, and I hope that a lot of other games in the future use this exact same algorithm for them getting you into a game so quickly. This is a great feature for when you're on a winning streak, but also really bad for when you're on a loss streak. You don't want to rage queue, which means just automatically clicking one more round right after a frustrating loss. Also, if you do, you will be more likely to re-queue with the same teammates if you didn't use the avoid his teammate feature. This will just in turn make you more and more tilted at the game and continue to lose one game right after the other, often de-ranking you to at least 1 or 2 below than what you started at. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting the same result. So I recommend just breaking the cycle and just, chilling out for a bit and, relaxing. A hero shooter like Marvel Rivals can be pretty taxing on the mental if you play for like 8 hours straight with no breaks. And it can actually make you worse at the game compared to if you just take little breaks every so often to rest. Now guys, tip number 3 is play a different role. Now this is something that I don't see many of you doing, especially if you're on a loss streak or you're losing a lot. And that's, like I said, play another role. If you're a DPS getting shit on every single game and getting countered, absolutely losing your mind, going double negative and just getting called all of the horrible things by your teammates, maybe switch it up and play a different role. Play a Vanguard, play a healer. This will allow you to reset your brain and allow you to play the game in a different way than what you've been doing, and will in turn help you reset and not lose full. Sometimes you're gonna have those days where your main will just feel off and you can't even buy a kill. When you have those days, you just gotta try and switch it up and play a different hero or play a different role. This will actually help you understand the game better from other roles' perspectives, and maybe you'll learn that not every game is the healer's fault. Now guys, it's gonna be the last tip, and it's gonna be tip number 4. Play with friends or just one friend and duo queue, but just find at least one friend. I mean, just solo queuing in Marvel Rivals just makes you run the risk of having horrible teammates and having 5 of them actually. But if you duo queue with a friend, you'll only have 4 to worry about, and if you play with like 2 of your other friends and you got a trio going, you only got to worry about 3, and so on. So doing this, you'll be able to fully communicate with at least some people on your team if you're not using the open mic feature, or just even talking to your teammates in general. It'll help you, coordinate your pushes, your kills, or even combine your ult. Now, the more people, the better, obviously, and I just recommend just maybe even just duo queuing with one of your friends, and that'll make that much of a difference in your rank play matches. Now, if you don't have any friends that don't play Marvel Rivals, try sending out friend requests to the gross teammates in your lobby and just try and queue together. There have been plenty of times where I just absolutely steamroll a team and the game's over in like 5 minutes, and everyone on my team is just typing in chat. It's like, yo, like re-queue, like as a team, like let's all like go, like invite each other. Like if you absolutely steamroll a team and you got that chemistry without even talking to just like some random players, why not? Why run the risk of re-queuing and getting absolutely abysmal teammates when you already have great teammates that you automatically have chemistry with right in front of you? So just try and invite a few of them to your lobby, or try and send out a friend request. And even if they don't join and they accept your friend request, oh well, if you're on a lost streak again, just one day you see that they're on, just go ahead and send them an invite. Maybe they'll join, and that way you'll find just more and more people that play the game that are on around the same time that you are, to just queue with them and and there you go. You'll have, you know, a couple friends that play Marvel Rivals and they don't suck as compared to, you know, your random teammates that you'd be matching up with. All right, guys, so that's all the tips to avoid getting a loss streak in Marvel Rivals. And remember the quote that I said before: the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. So don't bash your way out of a loss. Take a break, switch it up, and I guarantee you'll go on more win streaks than loss streaks using these tips. Like I said, guys, just make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I've seen a lot of love on the recent videos and YouTube shorts, so I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm trying to make content as much as I can. You can always follow me on Twitch or Twitter or any of my other socials. They'll be in the description down below. I tweet out every single time I go live, so you can just follow my Twitter. It's I'm Doubtful. It's IMDXUBTFUL. Like I said, the link will be down in the description. And I go live. So if you guys want to see that live gameplay, maybe pop in, say hi, maybe ask a couple, you know, questions on how to improve in ranks or just questions about Marvel Rivals in general, I'll be more than happy to talk about it and answer any of your questions. And like I said, guys, just make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.